Hello and welcome to Maggie's Fun Time. This is Magzie, and we are back here on Star Trek Online, and I'm going to enter the Nopado system. Hakeev automatically popped up and gave us the mission last time, so we're just going to jump right into it. Admiral, we're not reading any active vessels on the scanners. There is, however, a debris field nearby. It's cluttered around a satellite in orbit of the planet. The composition of the debris corresponds with ships that have gone missing in this region. Keep scanning, sir. I'll keep scanning, sir, but we'll need to take a closer look before we can determine if there are Thelion weapons in one of the hulks. So let's go over. And I've done this mission before, so it's kind of irritating, and it's a bit long too. Hopefully we can get through it pretty quickly though. Full stop. Admiral, I'm not detecting the vessel that Obisek sent us to find, but all the ships in this debris field show signs of being affected by the same thing, a high frequency energy beam that overloaded all their systems. If the Remen's ship was hit by that beam, it might have crashed into the planet's surface or gone adrift somewhere else in the system. I'm detecting energy readings from the satellite, sir. If the Remen's crew detected them as well, they could have tried to use it to record a distress signal. We need a closer look before we can attempt to uplink the satellite's communication array. New scan. Admiral, we're stuck. This beam is holding us like a fly in the spider's web. Well, we've managed to keep our life support and environmental systems active, but almost everything else is offline. Shields, weapons, engines, nothing else works. I'm not detecting any life signs on the satellite, sir, but there is a compartment with life support. The systems operating the beam must be automated. The chief says we have enough power in the backup for one transport. I recommend we send a team over to the satellite and find a way to turn off the beam. Will do. Beam to satellite. Captain, the consoles here appear to be control the beam that is draining the power from Aaron, but there is a security lock preventing access. We need to find a usable console. Okie doke. So this console here, operational state. Why does it feel like I've done this one before? Other operations. This one is engaged in other operations. Scan. I'm going to bring this full screen a little bit. There we go. So let's try this one over here. Gotta remember how to do this one. Access. Engaged in other operations. So let's go up here. Are you engaged in other actions? This console doesn't appear to be locked like the others. Whoever did this must have thought that this console used for inventory control was important, or wasn't important. I think I can access the back door into the rest of the satellite's programs here. I see the problem. The Romulans' consoles are causing a lockout by forcing the satellite's primary processors to run through a series of equations and removing key bits of information from the answers, which is causing the processors to lock up. If we can solve these equations and put the correct information directly into the consoles, the security lockout on the satellite's controls should be released. I've downloaded the corrupted equation onto this console for you to work on. Cool. Evaluating the number in the first column. Numbers are incorrect. Okay, so we add these two together. So we get to add stuff. Yeah. So it should be let's see. So this should be 9. So this would be 7. Okay. So the first number should be 7. Then the second number should be. We'll do this one. That's weird. I'm confused. Click a row to circle the number. Okay, that's right. Okay, so this one. Okay, I get what I'm doing now. Okay, so this B is for this one here. Okay, so it would be 2. Well, that's not right. It's 12. Why is it 4? Oh, it's minus. Duh. That's 4. But at the bar from this side here, this would be 3. This would be 14. This would be 12. So that'd be 5. And then 14. So that would be 5. Lock into position. Okay, so here it's 49 times 59. I'm going to cheat with this one, guys, and I'm just going to get on my little calculator here. 49 times 59. So it should be 9. So we click on this one. Cycle left 1, lock it into place. There we go. And then the last one here is the division, which I'm also going to just go ahead and do on my calculator. $67, $39. So we need to click on this one, lock into position. Oh my god, there's more equations. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to keep using this just because it's faster. And then it's equals and then plus 2631. And it should be 63. Left, left, left. Okay, and then B should be 3. All right. Keep forgetting I can go that way. Okay, so this one clear, and we got 9,986 minus 2,461 equals divided by 43 is 175. Lock, lock. There we go. And the last one, hopefully this is the last one. Oh, goodness gracious. So we need to do 54 times 68, which is going to give us, I'm going to type it in down here, so it's going to give us 3672. And then I can clear that, and I'll do 63, 62 minus 56, 34 equals, and then that's plus 3672, which equals no. My calculator just had a mind melt. Minus 56, 34 equals plus 3672. For some reason it divided it or something. I don't know. So clock, 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 clock. There we go. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. let's clear this off down here. There we go. Captain, we've solved the equations that were causing issues on the other consoles. Now we need to plug the correct values into the console controlling the security locks, and then we should be able to access the satellite's major operations. So, ooh, hello. Hello there, Tritanium. Down, down, down. So, it's weird. There we go. Access targeting override. Long range sensor scans. Okay. Is that it? Okay. Let's hit the run button. And then we will, come on. Into the number. And then we should be able to do this one. Okay. Change operational state. Off. Error. Current power usage level high, too high. Satellite operational state cannot be set to off at this time. Okay, so we need to do that. So we got to reduce the power levels. Is this the same console? Sir, this console controls the satellite's general operations. Yeah, it's the same one. Which you won't let us do that. So we gotta figure out which systems we need to cut off that will allow us to actually stop our ship from being. This is the power generation. Captain, this console controls the satellite's power supply. Perhaps we can decrease the amount of power that the ship. I don't think this one actually works. Let's see. Update power save mode. Error. Current power usage allocated to targeting computer prevents change in the power. So, okay, so we go back. No. Priority values. Restore defaults. Current power. Okay, so that's not going to let us do anything here either. So that means we got to go to the console. Come on. Come on. That means we got to go up here. Mess around up here. There we go. Captain, this console controls the satellite's targeting function. I'm not sure if there's a way to disable whatever it is that is disabling systems on our ship, but if we could get this satellite to target something else, we had a chance to pry our ship free. Access long-range scanners. They're like Hulk. There we go. In session. Admiral, the satellite has ensnared a piece of debris near the ship. Its stranglehold on us is weaker, but we're not out of the woods yet. The critical systems are stable, but we still don't have weapons and long-range sensor communications. Okay, so we retarget it. So let's see if we can do something down here. I want to do the whole Kirk thing and just aim a phaser at it and blow the console up. So we should be able to adjust the powers down here. Now that we're targeting two different things. This console, yeah. Update, economical, sweet. Set priority values, store to defaults, in session. Admiral, we found that if the urn does not attempt to move or fire at the satellite, it will engage a low power version of the beam affecting us. It's almost like an energy saving mode. We can use that to our advantage. At least we won't have to worry about life support. We'll hold our ship stable and keep working on boosting the power to critical systems while you try to disrupt the satellite functions. On it. You're not destroying my ship. You know how hard I worked to get this thing? Okay, so on my Klingon, I actually have one of these. The urns I have over here, the Kabali cruiser. I have one of them on my Klingon, and I kind of want to use it, but like it's not really a Klingon type ship, and you can't use cannons on it, so. I don't know what to do. That's my cannon ship, so I don't know what to do. I don't. This console controls the satellite general operations, Captain. We've managed to minimize the power output of the satellite. I think if we keep at it, we can switch the satellite's controls over to a sleep mode that will shut down everything. Okay. Error. Oh, off. In session. There we go. There's the Iconians. Okay. This is not my ship. Excuse me. Now what?
If you fail to comply with commands, you will be punished.
Really? Take a weapon. I think we're going to go with the sword. Now, if I'm not mistaken, it actually disables your other weapons, so you can't use them just yet. Alright, so we got that. Now we need to enter the arena.
Commencing Test 1. Nopadin Desert Akari entering testing area.
So I'm gonna take this off.
Commencing Test 2. Releasing Warrigals now.
I'm not too worried about this side. I played a Klingon, and I was tactical on it, I think. Anyway, I went melee as my specialty on it. Yeah.
Proceeding to Test 3.
So I shouldn't have too much problems. Basically, you just want to keep moving to the side and do your combo moves, which I don't really remember my combo moves, but I know some of them. It's like left, left, right, left, right, left. I know y'all probably getting dizzy off of this. No! Get off of me, you fat heifer! Oh! I took pleasure in gutting you, boy.
Prisoners return to holding area. Failure to comply will result in punishment.
Punishment. It's funny that they let you keep the weapon. I always wanted to do a melee character. In like the Federation side. Thought it would be pretty cool. Just go like tactical and do the whole aggro thing and run with, you could probably run with two healers. Two healers and an engineer. And long range like you know,
Leave me alone.
grenade guy. Are you enjoying this? I do not wish to continue to talk to you. I'm sorry about what I said. Can we continue?
Leave me alone.
Who are you? I am some Salamak. I am part of Resistance. Perhaps you have heard of me. Heard of it. About a week ago, I was part of a crew ferrying weapons from one base to another. When we were passing through this system, satellite disabled our ship. It drifted into the planet's atmosphere. I activated the emergency transporter, and a few of us were able to transport to safety before the ship crashed in the desert. We were looking for shelter and a way to contact our people when a group of soldiers found us. They took us here and kept throwing us into the arena. I'm now the only one remaining. That is all I know. You must be a terrible resistance fighter if you allowed your ship to crash on the planet. You said you were transporting weapons. What happened to them? We were transporting a shipment of Thalaron weapons. So this is the Thalaron crew we were looking for. I know that the people were not... Your people do not use them. We do not want to, but our fight is getting desperate. We needed to do something, anything, that would shift the tide of the war, even if that choice was horrific. I jettisoned our cargo as we were entering the atmosphere. They were completely destroyed. I've seen what Theteron weapons were capable of firsthand. I couldn't allow them to be contaminated, to contaminate a world not involved with my people's fight. Well, that's cool. It's cool he did that. So, oh, dude, don't start this. I'm sorry, guys. It cut out when it minimizes to the regular screen. It cuts the video off, and it drives me nuts. It might do it again, so we'll wait and see. I'm gonna continue reading though, and if it cuts out, I'll also restart the video back. I promise. And we're back. I don't know. It does it twice, and then that's it. I don't know what it's doing it on my computer. It just minimizes it twice. Like it's going to come up with like a security alert or something, but it doesn't ever do a security alert or anything. You didn't put up much of a fight for you now. Any ideas who brought you here?
It is too bright here.
I don't know who is responsible for this place. The trainers and guards appear to be mercenaries without any clue about what's going on. They're paid to keep us in cages and look the other way. The night I was brought in, I was interrogated. There was bright lights in my eyes and synthetic voice asking me questions. Whoever it was took care to conceal their identity. Was this the first time you were interrogated? How could you be so stupid? I did what they wanted. Let's go with that one first. No, I have been questioned by these people several times before. My reluctance to answer their questions earned me this shock collar. Refusal to help them now is quite painful. Interestingly enough, this was the first time I've been questioned about another participant in the arena. They asked how you treated me, if you had said anything about why you were here. They even wanted to know if I thought we could become friends. Someone thinks you're very important. Well, isn't that nice to know? Why would you want to know these things? Why would they want to know these things? I pretty much know why. Did you tell him anything?
Leave me alone.
Dang it! So you ended up working in Stovacore to make ends meet. Laughing about that. We were transporting a shipment thing. Oh man, I gotta start over. I'm not starting all over. Okay.
It is too bright here.
It's the first time you're interrogated. Why would they want to know these things?
Of this life.
I have no idea what they want with us, and why they were making us fight. This all seems like some sort of giant game, but there is no one in the stands to be entertained. They're testing us. You've been here a week. You should know more than this. Are there other prisoners being forced to fight? The only person you've been paired with so far. I had several partners in my battles. You are the only one about which I have been questioned. You must have impressed our masters. I know you have impressed me. Are we the only ones here?
I have lost everything.
I think there are others. I hear other fights. If there are other prisoners, I have never been able to contact them. We are kept separated and caged unless we are fighting. Have you tried to find a way to contact the other prisoners?
Leave me alone.
Talking. Ah, dadgummit. This is irritating.
It is too bright here. I tire of this life. I have lost everything.
How many fights have you been in? Too many. Do you know any way past our defenses? The trainers carry key cards. That's the only way I know to get through the defenses. Do you think we could get one of those key cards? Can I trust you? Yes. I can see that we think the same way, friend. After a few years ago, I worked as a bodyguard for a Ferengi merchant. He had a talent for acquiring latinum, and during my times with him, I learned a few things. I was able to lift a key card from one of the trainers during my interrogation. If you help me, I think we can overpower the guards and escape through the main door of the arena. Let's get out of here. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Time for a fight. Come on. If I'm not mistaken, you can switch weapons if you want. The battler I like the battler too, but I never tried the sword, so I figured I'd try the sword this time around. Ooh, what is this? Okay, if I'm not mistaken, you have to take out the big heads, and then there's a big tentacle thing in the middle. There we go. And if you pick these things, it'll regenerate your health. Come on, where are you at? There we go. Go ahead and run to the next one. Remember, if you need help, just run and grab those little herbs that's growing out of the ground. They'll heal you up a little bit. And he's not doing nothing, is he? Oh yeah. And when this thing's up, you gotta come over here and grab. Oh no, 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 no! Come on, get up. Nope. Come on. Yeah. And then he'll destroy this one. And it'll reset. And I believe you gotta kill the heads again. Yeah. I don't know why he ain't helping. There we go. Pop this off. Get them. Come on, worm. Ooh. He should be help fighting, guys. So, I don't know what that's about. Run! Alright, now the next one will be... No. Over here? Yeah. You have to watch, because he'll throw that stuff at you and it'll knock you up in the air. Come on. There we go. I'm assuming this is the way you defeat him, guys. I think I remember doing it this way. Come on. There we go. Run to the next one. And of course, if you're tactical, this will be a whole lot easier. Ooh, we might have to back up. Yeah. Come on. Shield regenerate. It won't regenerate as long as they're hitting me. And it keeps slowing me, so I ain't got no choice but to... Ooh, ooh. Might have to get us some chemicals. Yeah, let's grab this real quick. Come on. Maybe we should go talk to this dude. Hold on, let's see if we can make our way over there. Maybe I just needed to talk to him. Come on. Go, go, go. Yeah, they give me a shield back anyway, running. Oh, I don't know what the hell. What the heck? Also, we're supposed to use the console to release the rest of the prisoners. Okay, let's go do that. I don't want to hit that button. Is it highlighted yet? No, it's not. No, I have to defeat. I have to defeat these guys. I was thinking that was it. There we go. And then you're the last one. This thing here. Nope. Oh no, that did not work. No, no, no. Let's grab some healing. There we go. Maybe it's this one? Yes, it's this one. Okay. What's the chances my weapons work? Nope. Oh goodness. Ow! Ooh! Is there any more heals left? Yes, there is. No, no, no! understand. Oh goodness. Should be another console. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Hold on, guys. Just 1 second. Sorry, guys. I was getting freaking hot. Alright, now what? Escape the arena. Dude, come on. What are you waiting on? Christmas? Oh, yeah. Maybe he like auto completes when we come up here. Yeah. Yeah. I hope if we get far enough out, our weapons will get back. I'll read all these. Just so you guys can see them. Disable dampening field. Yeah. Does that mean I can use my weapons now? I hope so. What are you? Ah! I'm doing this so you guys can read. Oh, I didn't get that last part. Hold on. Continue. There we go. Back. Personal log. There we go. Back. Alright. Show me this way. Okay. We go through this water pipe up here. Escape the arena. I must have done this battle like 6 or 7 times. And I forgot what to do. It's kind of embarrassing. Let me get some drink while we're waiting on this to load. No, don't start this. Okay, if I end up having to stop, guys, I'll get back to where I was. Hopefully it'll start me back where I was. But I'll get back to where I was, and then we'll continue from there. I promise. The server's been really, really unstable lately, especially with the new patch and everything coming out. Okay, good.
It is too bright here.
Watch out! There are rumbling scorpion fighters ahead. Overhead. They're looking for us. We need to move quickly and smartly to avoid detection. I recommend that we head to the east. See that mountain to the distance? My ship crashed on the other side. We may have something we can use to signal our vessel. Your vessel. The search for us will only get more intense the longer we stay here. We need to get away from the arena as quickly as possible. Yes, so we'll just keep running. Now I believe Samek gets sick, so we have to Crouch down. I used to have one of those on my other account. I used to do one of my first Let's Plays was a fighter Let's Play, and we it was you can only use fighter, and it's just to try to get the max level only using a fighter, which is kind of cool. Because before I thought about actually using 2 torpedoes instead of just 1 torpedo and a kind of energy weapon. Yeah. This plant has allergenic qualities. It won't be as strong as anything you have in the medical bay on Aaron, but it would take the edge off Soon's pain. Okay, let's do that. And you, scan plant. This plant looks like it would work as an antipyretic. It should help to alleviate Similex fever. Unfortunately, this particular plant does not look healthy, and you aren't getting much sap from it. You'll need robust samples. Okay. So we have to go grab some more from somewhere else. So we need a specimen. This plant looks like it would work as a disinfectant. Okay, so let's find all this stuff. So we got to run out here and gather these plants up. There's 2. And here's 3. And I'm sorry guys if you hear the dog barking. It barks at everything goes by outside. Okay, so we need to head up here and find either bark branch samples or seeds. Ah. There we go. This must be the seeds. Okay, so then the other thing is all the way back the other opposite direction. So we need branch bark samples. Preferably from a tree that's not half dead. Are these arrows just kind of like loop around, don't they? Come on. Where is these trees at? Oh my god. There we go. Luckily they're right here together. Miraculously. Alright, need to collect these. Okay, this should heal him, so let's head back. Scroll down. So, hope you guys are doing alright. How are y'all liking the new Season 10? Have y'all done any of the content for it? I have not as of yet. I'm trying to do it on this one first, but I might go ahead and finish off getting my Klingon to 60 this week and do some of it on there because I want some of the stuff on it. Definitely want some of the gear off of it. So,
It is too right here.
There we go. Head to the canyon. So now we need to head back the direction we just came. Hopefully he can keep up now. I believe we want to go down into this canyon down here. This guy, man. Get out of the way, man. I don't want to look at your butt. Follow the canyon. Ooh. Monsters. My weapon should be working now. Yep. Try to get behind him. Or I can distract him while you cut him up from behind. Something like. That'll work. Get to running again. I believe we're looking for a cave up here we can stay in for the night. Some of these resident weapons seem kind of interesting. I'd like to try them on my ship. What are you doing, Mr. Mong? There we go. Should keep going. It's a big moon, isn't it? It's huge. Imagine if our moon was that big in the sky. I believe something like it's glitching out there. I want in the camera. Weather isn't good. Going to hold out too much longer. We should look for a place to spend the night. Yep. Oh, I'm supposed to talk to him.
I have lost everything.
The search patrols are moving on, Magzie. We will not survive a night in this desert. We need to find shelter and safety. If we can scavenge provisions to create a camp, then we'll have a better chance of reaching the wreckage of my ship alive. What do we need? Okay. Safe place to spend the night. Provisions for the night. Engineering. Find food. Defeat Worgen Pact. It looks like all of the things is up here, so let's head this way. Oh, we just killed like 6 wolves back here. We couldn't have grabbed the meat while we were going. Come on. I'd eat wolf meat if I had to. I mean, desperate times and all. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Where you at? How much farther up here is it? Let me check the map while we're running. Oh, that's a long way, isn't it? I don't think I'm supposed to go up this far. I think I'm supposed to stay on the sand down there. Yeah, let's head back down this way. If I hit shift twice, I'll go supercharge. Super turbo. Where's a speeder when you need one? Oh, Skyrim is glitched right now. I can't get it to load with all my add-ons on, so I gotta figure out which add-on is not working, or we're just gonna have to start over. So I don't really want to start over, but if it won't let me use the add-ons, I mean I can take all the add-ons off, period, and it'll load. But I'm thinking that will pretty much glitch up our save, and I don't want to risk glitching the save. So we might have to restart the Skyrim series over. So if we do have to, guys, I'm sorry. I didn't mean for it to go that way. Why did we defeat these guys? Oh, carve. Okay. There we go. Now we get some food. It's kind of weird. Why engineering? I don't understand why this is an engineering thing. Maybe if you're a different one. I've only had engineers this high level. Maybe if you're a different class, you give it a different food solution. I thought about that. I'll let y'all read those little comments. They're flashing by too fast for me to read. So basically, we're going to stay here tonight because the temperature's dropping. In the morning, we're going to come out and try to find the ship wreckage. Hopefully without getting caught. Ship isn't far from here. Get out of my way, you stupid cactus. Alright, so let's head. Now, see, this looks like the same exact way we're leaving out. So we could have just went to the ship yesterday. Come on. Yeah. I'm guessing there was a cavern and we just went through the cavern to the other side or something. I don't know. But definitely this wasn't here yesterday. And this is the exact same way we came up. So that's kind of BS. It's a huge ship though, isn't it? It's really big. Really big. Jump, jump. Can you hear me say jump, jump? What we got? What we got? Look for a way to contact. I believe we got to go down in here, if I'm not mistaken. There's no way for the vessel ever fly again. The damage done by the fall through the planet's atmosphere is severe. If the emergency distress beacon wasn't vaporized in the crash, it's probably buried under 30 meters of rock and sand like the singularity drive in the cargo bays. You do, however, find a backup generator with a minuscule amount of energy left. If you had the right components, you think you could construct a makeshift subspace beacon to contact your ship. You won't be able to do anything more than transmit a few pulses to let your crew know where you are, but it should do the trick. Oh, shoot. I hit escape by accident. Okay, so we need to find communications array, navigation beacon, and subspace distortion inverter. So the first part it says is this way. Give me a drink while we're running over here. For those of you who want to know, I'm drinking some orange soda, the store brand. Yummy. I love Sunkist, but I can't drink Sunkist because it's got caffeine in it. The only caffeinated drink I can actually drink is Dr. Pepper, and I have no idea why. I've said in previous videos, no clue. It just, my body doesn't mind Dr. Pepper, but I can't have any other caffeinated drinks. I tried to drink Pepsi one time and I just threw up everywhere. It was nasty. I mean, the drink itself is not nasty. It's just I can't. It doesn't agree with my stomach. So anything my stomach doesn't agree with, whether it's good or bad tasting, it just throws it up. Like I can't drink coffee, and I love the French vanilla, like little cafe mocha things, little canteens. What's it? Cafe Internationals. They have like a French vanilla thing. I love the French vanilla ones. And I can't drink them because they got coffee in them, and coffee just makes me vomit like horrendously. Yeah, I can't have chocolate either. I love chocolate. So, oh, busted. Can't take me alive.
Did you think you could run?
Yeah, I knew you were in charge of this planet, you freaking retard.
Cannot find me. My spies are everywhere. Prisoner 147.
My spies are everywhere.
You did your job admirably. It's good to know at least one Remen understands who is the master and who is the slave. The loss of the listening post was a minor setback. The Remen's refuge in the Dera system has been destroyed. Dozens of subjects have been tested in my arena. When
Told
the
you,
Iconians
testing.
return, they will find I have done all they have asked, and more. But you will not be there on that dreaded day. This tiresome game ends now. You could have been such a fascinating test subject, but this time, no. This time I think a more direct approach is best. Ready? Aim.
Oh, sorry guys. Suckers. Oh, I love that. You just skirt straight to the end. Come on, you should have showed the ship and the stuff. Oh, come on. There we go.
I had no idea there was a traitor in our midst. If his actions caused harm to you or your crew, forgive me. That was not my intent. However, your trip to the Nopata system was not in vain. Now you see. Now you know. Hakiv is a pawn of a greater power. The demons of air and darkness are here. You should report to your superiors. Tell them what you have seen here. Open their eyes to the dangers that lurk in the shadows.
Oh, we will. I am going to actually. I'm going to take the combat engine. Although this is a really, really good shield. Let's go ahead and get this anyway. It's a really good shield. We don't need it though, but I might put it on my other ship. Cause I'm doing an escort build, escort beamboat.
Starfleet Intelligence has completed its analysis of the data you recovered in the Nopata system. There is a 67.47% chance that the Iconians are using the Tal Shiar as a way to influence the Romulan Star Empire, and that their persecution of the Remens is directly related to this. Command is considering lending assistance to Obasek and his forces, but before we come into direct conflict with the Romulans, we want to try a more discreet approach. The data indicates that Hakiv is operating out of the Brea system. Long-range sensor scans indicate that there may be a major Tal Shiar installation there. We want you to infiltrate this system, apprehend Hakiv, and destroy the Tal Shiar's base. Hakiv must not escape. He may be the only person who knows how extensive the Iconian influence in Romulan space is.
It gives us tractor beam mines. Ooh, I love those. So I like those. We'll accept this for now.
Hakiv had a working Iconian gateway? Fascinating. We already knew that the Iconians survived the destruction of their home world. Now we know that they are active in Romulan space, and apparently using these gladiatorial combats as a way to test the species of the Alpha Quadrant. Starfleet intelligence will analyze the data you recovered from Hakiv's command center. I must confer with Admiral Quinn and Starfleet Command. Conflict with the Romulans and the Iconians may be unavoidable.
Okay, so as you can see, guys, this storyline is directly related to the Iconians, so it's kind of imperative that you do at least this to understand what the Iconians' little situation is. So that's why I'm adding it into the Let's Play, just so we can get this out of the way. We will do all of the episodes eventually, but I do want to get ahead to where we are now, and that's a good way to do it. If we look at our little episodes here, we only have 2 more. We got Cutting the Cord and then Darkness Before the Dawn. So these 2 might be together in the same one, because I think this one's the one we stop a Kiev in. But that's for the next episode. If you like this episode, make sure you smack that like button. If you subscribe to my channel, I'll send you notifications when I have new videos out. You can come check them out and see if you like them. If you do like this episode and you want to share it with your friends, tell them how much you liked it. There's a share tab down below. Click on the share tab, copy the link, post it on your Facebook, Twitter, wherever you do social media. And I will see you guys on the next episode.